All right, gang, how are you today? Aaron here bringing you your daily horoscope for the 20th of August 2019. I just want to state for a moment, when I read the chart, I don't know what's coming for me the next day, but I can honestly say today, the 19th for me, well, the 19th, I know this video is coming out later on the 19th, but for the 20th, but reflecting back on the 19th's astrology talk about it being just like some weird things from authority coming down that's just odd. I had one of the strangest days at work ever where the director that I have is just playing music the entire time I'm recording audio, which is absolutely unusable. So for some strange reason, he just wanted to do it. Okay, director guy, do whatever you want. And so it's like everything I recorded is completely useless and unusable because of this music playing. So they paid me to stand around and hang out with my friends. Weirdest day at work ever, but can't really complain. So, rolling with the punches, right? We're back at it again. This is our last day of Venus in Leo. All right. Before I was about to say Virgo, it's about to enter Virgo. Okay. Mars is in Virgo at 1 degree. Venus is about to enter. This is our last day to enjoy a lot of this fire. Okay. And the sun's right behind it following out. So we have a semi-square, okay, from the north node over to Venus at 29 degrees. And the north node is also creating a semi-square to Mars in Virgo, okay, at 1 degrees. So this is tension saying what you're doing, moving forward, following the ego and our own expression and our own passions and joys and putting the work forward. Saying make sure that we stay humble, make sure we stay authentic, make sure that we stay open and emotional, right? We're not communicating down here where we feel a victimization. We're not communicating up here where we're too much of an ego and we're putting words on plates and making things to be more than they really are, right? This is, hey, we got to keep it right here, keep it heart-centered, keep it passionate. So Venus is very passionate in the sign of Leo. This is the hearth that keeps on burning, right? This fire never, 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 never dims. So it's really important that, in the following few weeks here, when we start to really put the work in, really putting our own effort in, that we remember what it feels like to have this passionate fire inside of us, okay? Because there's going to be moments where we are like, I don't even know why I'm doing this. So it's really important to reflect back on times like this where we have a lot of that drive, a lot of that passion, a lot of that creativity that's just fueling us and keeping us going, right? Further, we have the moon in the later degrees of Aries, which is really exciting because it's creating that trine over there to the sun and to Venus. Okay, so this is an extra boost. All right, the moon is what we need. What we need to do is focus on self. All right, self and how we are entering into whatever situations that we're going into, right? And of course, this trine is to the sun, is to our ego, to our representing of ourselves, and to Venus is what we love, want, and desire in life. Okay, so what this is saying bring it, bring yourself forward, bring your full self forward into this moment, bring your full self into this day. Recognize who you are, the amazing spiritual being that you are, this amazing creature that chose to come down to this planet and share your light with the rest of the world, right? And it's a very, very exciting day before everything kind of shifts because the moon's going to move into Taurus, Venus is going to move into Virgo, so we're kind of, we've got this chase going from fire to earth, fire to earth. Again, that's like creative to execution, creative energy to execution. So we're still in this creative energy mode right now. Yeah, let me just show you the chart and check it out. All right, so we have the square from Pluto to the moon. Okay, this is like, hey, this creative energy can really transform our public image. We can transform, have another look, at what's going on in our lives. How can we take this creative energy and apply it to our work? And then you see here we've got this, those sesqui squares down here, down to Mars, down to Venus. right? So it's just like, hey, we have to put in this work. We have to do this. We have to do this for other people. Okay? So we get to transform. That's Pluto's main job here, is to literally bring things down to the underworld, bring it back up, and it's never the same again. So we have the south node right here as well at 15 degrees. It's still making this connection to Saturn, still making this connection to Pluto. So we're still allowing ourselves to let go. Okay, let go a lot of old repeating patterns, letting go of old ideas of this patriarchy. We are completely changing the game here, friends. And this is a very exciting time to do that. So it's an exciting time to have all of this creative energy to push us along. And we have this help here from these bigger planets. We have some help. Although this is a square and this is tension, okay, it's balance. It is absolutely balance. Like, in order for us to get where we're going here in creating this very real, very physical reality, we have to light our fire. We have to be the ones, kind of like we were going back to yesterday, like, it's not somebody else that gives you those attaboys and attagirls. This is ourself that's creating our own fire. And this is fingers and toes, is all the baby knows here in Aries. Okay, we're going toward what's good. We're going away from what's bad. We're expressing ourselves. So we're expressing ourselves in a very positive way. We're going toward what is good. We're going toward the light. And then we're learning to express our own light. Express our own light. And then we're going to put it into motion, put it into work for the higher purpose. Okay? And this higher purpose, it's got to be structured and very disciplined right now, is what we need, because we're pointing to being authentic. This is the realness of us. This is the exciting part of the North Node in Cancer. We're just keeping it right here, heart-centered, heartfelt. So this is a very, very, very exciting day. Again, this is the last day of Venus in the fire sign of Leo. Very exciting times to like creative energy. We're going to be going. We're going to be moving on this Tuesday. And it's very important, like I said, to remember what it feels like to have this spark of joy, to have this faith, to have this love in our heart, in our belly, in our mind, in our throat. Okay? Remember this fire and take it with us as we start to execute when it comes into the earth signs. So that's our day. That's our day. And then further, all right, we got Mars creating this triangle. Let me show you this again. We got Mars. Okay, now this is going to happen again for several days. The work that we put in creates magnificent changes in our traditional daily life. Okay, this is the ground that we're used to under our feet. This is, when I walk outside of my house, this is what I'm used to every day. And we're putting in the work right now that's just absolutely changing what our everyday life looks like. And we have all the fire and creative passion and joy to do that. And we're focused on self. So what we put into this is what we get out of it. And when we apply what we're doing to helping other people, it's just the most beautiful breakthroughs. Okay? It's an awesome day. It's an awesome Tuesday. Short and sweet from me. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow.